We are here to talk about unbreaking your customer experience and through simplified fulfillment. In the previous panel discussion, I think there was a lot of talk about seamlessness, frictionless. Uh, I got the drum roll a little too early. So in the previous panel discussion, there was a lot of talk about seamless and frictionless customer experience, right? And that was all related to the post-order journey. We are here to talk about the entire order and the post-order journey as well, right? So if you can go ahead to the next slide, yeah. So let's talk about when it comes to the world of D2C, what are the challenges currently faced today, right? So let's break these challenges into two buckets. One is the challenges faced by the consumer who comes to your website, and the second is the challenges faced by the brand or the seller. So today, brands spend a lot of money to drive traffic to their website, and once they have the consumer come on their website, it's all about getting that consumer to convert, right? So the key to conversion is, one is obviously making the entire process very smooth, but it's more about building trust. So how do you build trust, right? So trust is about being able to give customer comfort. When he comes to your website, he gets clear visibility when he's going to get his order, which today most brands are unable to provide. Just like they're used to it with Amazon, when a consumer goes on Amazon, he's able to see when his product is going to come to him. So that today brands aren't able to provide. The second issue is about seamlessness in the checkout. How quick is the checkout process? Is the address getting pre-filled? Is the is it one click? Are there multiple payment options available, right? Third is, after that, is how is the overall experience in terms of delivery? Am I going to get my order as per the promised date? And last and foremost is in terms of the final, once the product arrives to them, what condition is it in? Am I delighted or not, right? So these are the sort of the concerns from the consumer point of view. Coming to the seller point of view, today any brand that is selling online has to work with multiple service providers to deliver your order. One is they'll have to work with someone on checkout. Second, they'll have to work with an OMS or a WMS system for the warehouse operations and the marketplace and their Shopify integrations. Third, they will work with the 3PL like an Emiza to actually pick, pack, and manage those orders. Then they have to work with a shipping aggregator or a partner for the entire delivery process. And last, with a WhatsApp provider for the entire transactional messaging, right? So it's extremely difficult for a brand to manage multiple service providers, challenges with tech interoperability, and more importantly, there's no visibility on my actual pricing because I'm paying so many different vendors, so many different costs. What's my actual cost per order, right? So these are the challenges. So we are here to solve them. So let's go ahead, yeah. So this is where we've come. Emiza has launched a new product called Unify. And as you've seen in the video, Unify is all about integrating the entire experience onto a single platform from checkout to fulfillment to delivery. So let's go ahead. Yeah. So the first step in seamless fulfillment is about inventory replication. How do we ensure that your inventory is in the right location so that your orders get fulfilled in the shortest possible time? So for that, Emiza has an AI and ML system wherein we load your order history and we're able to strategically figure out where your inventory is supposed to be placed across our multiple warehouses. And based on this data, we ask you to then move your inventory to our various locations. Once the inventory is there, then the magic begins. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so I think a lot of you would have the Unify brochures on your table. If not, you all can directly scan the QR code available on the screen. And I would like you to experience the Unify journey with us. So Abhishek, if we can go to the PDP page, please. So whilst you all are doing the Unify on your own screen, let me just show you a couple of things here. So the first and foremost is, this is our PDP page on our Shopify store. So here you're able to plug in your delivery PIN code and immediately get a response by when your order is going to be delivered, right? So you can see here that we're saying that basis the PIN code, if you order within the next 13 minutes, your order will be delivered by Monday, 26th of June. So this is the visibility that we're able to, thanks. This is the kind of visibility we're able to provide directly upfront on your product description page. Let's go ahead to checkout. So the moment you click the instant checkout button, it straight away brings you here. And here we capture your mobile number. This is all about being able to ascertain who the buyer is and to weed out any fake buyers. So once you enter your mobile number, you'll get an OTP. So the moment you enter the OTP, you'll go straight to the checkout page. So the moment you go to the checkout page, your address information gets pre-filled. And if you're able to see out here, the delivery options are also available to your consumer. So this is a great trust marker, and it gives your customers confidence that if I order the shipment, by when exactly am I going to receive it? So you can see multiple shipping options, just like Amazon. So your customer can decide whether he wants to go for standard shipping or the accelerated shipping. And you have the option of also charging your customer extra for the faster shipping options. So let's go ahead. Ahead after that is all the payment options which are available. You have Google Pay, UPI, credit card, debit card, net banking, all payment options are available. You also have cash on delivery. We have enabled that as well. So let's, for the purpose of this demo, go ahead with cash on delivery. I hope you all are all trying to experience it on your own mobile phones as well. So the moment you complete the checkout, it takes you straight to your Shopify page. And you can see that your order is confirmed and all your details are available. So this completes the journey as far as the consumer goes, right? So you can see from here, it's a fast, frictionless experience. Here, the moment if it's a COD order, we also enable the entire process of buyer intent verification. Is this a genuine buyer? So give him the options to confirm the order or cancel it. Once he does that, we further ask him to verify the address. So by doing this, we're ascertaining the buyer intent to ensure that the RTO chances are limited. Okay, so that ends the journey as far as the consumer goes. Now let's talk about the seller journey, right? So today the seller, like I said, is working on multiple panels. So today we have actually been able to bring the entire experience from checkout to fulfillment and delivery onto one single unified portal. So if you can see here, on the checkout part, your entire conversion data is available. It gives you your entire historical information, what is your conversion rates, what are the different drop-off points, how many checkouts were initiated, how many payment screens. It shows you your sales and order history as well. Now, we also have abandoned cart as well. So you are actually able to see all the abandoned carts. Go ahead. Yeah, so the abandoned carts are also visible, so you can take action on that. We have workflows around abandoned carts as well. Now let's go to the order journey. So here you can see on the panel, the entire order journey is visible. So the order that was just placed was by Dinesh, my colleague. The order is showing now is reserved. The moment the person completes the order confirmation and the address confirmation, the inventory gets reserved. So I'll show you a case also below where the inventory is not reserved. You can go down. So you can see here in line number 2, it's pending verification. So if the buyer does not confirm the order or does not confirm the address, the system will automatically hold that order, and neither will the inventory be allocated, nor will the warehouse be allocated, right? So all of these features are configurable, and you're able to manage your workflows exactly the way you want to. So going back to this order here, which Dinesh has placed, now let's look at how it will be processed from the warehouse point of view. So this order has now gone to our warehouse at Gopalpur, where we have dedicated packing lines to process the Unify orders. So these packing lines will ensure that the orders which are received are processed within the cutoff times and that the courier connections are made so that the delivery promise that we make at checkout is fulfilled. So let's go ahead. We'll show you quickly how we process the order in the warehouse. We are using a hotspot, so if the connection speed is a little slow, please do excuse us here. So here, the entire picking within the warehouse will happen on our handheld devices. Every single unit of inventory that you send us will be serialized. So we are able to track every single unit and give you an accounting of every single unit that you've sent us. So you can see now the picking is happening on the handheld device. There's one quantity to be picked. We scan the shelf code. Moment the shelf code is scanned, we scan the bin where the inventory is kept. And then we scan the SKU. So this ensures perfect fulfillment, right? That the right product is picked and the right product is fulfilled. Once the picking is complete, the order will make its, or the item will make its way to the pack station where it will be packed. There are certain unique features around our packing stations which I will just explain to you. So the moment you get into packaging, you come onto our packaging screen where the first thing we do is we scan the SKU, right? So when we scan the SKU, again, that's a second confirmation that the right product is being packed. What you can see here is we have a packing screen which comes up. The biggest challenge today in e-commerce is wrong shipping weights, right? So our system has the algorithms where we have all your product dimensions and weight captured. We know which shipping box is going to be used. And in fact, the system recommends the right box so that the person packs it in the most appropriate box to optimize your shipping cost. So let's select one box. It also recommends what other packaging material needs to be used for that particular SKU for an optimum delivery experience. So the moment we do this, the shipment is now packed. The invoice and the label is generated. Right? So whilst the team is fulfilling the rest of the order, I would like to go to the back to the seller panel. So a few other things I'd like to show you here. So one is we talked about the entire order picking and packing, and the team is going to process the rest of that order. We also have the entire communication stack called Converse. So the entire communication that you have with your customer, this is related to the transactional communication, not your marketing communication. All of that is visible. You can see how many address confirmations were initiated, how many order confirmations have happened, how many messages have been read, how many messages have been delivered. So you're actually empowering your customer support from a single dashboard to be able to view his entire operations and answer questions seamlessly. Because today, what happens is that someone calls in, you have to see whether it's on checkout there's a problem, whether it's a problem on your OMS, whether there's a problem in your shipping. With Unify, you just have to go to one panel and everything is visible. Right? So now let's move to the conversation history. So you can see here as well, whatever conversations are happening with the consumer are also available to you on the single panel here. Right? Next is Atlas, which is our warehousing system. In Atlas, you will get a complete overview. If you're using multiple warehouses with Emiza, you can see in one single dashboard what is the status of your entire orders across the country, how many are fulfilled, how many are unfulfilled, what's the status, including inventory. So if you go down to inventory, you can see the status of each of your products, how many are expired, how many are fresh, how many are damaged, what is the status of each unit of inventory. We also offer inventory clustering, which you can see on top there. Here is where we are constantly using AI and ML to figure out which is the most optimal location to store your inventory. Right? So you can see what percentage of your orders have been fulfilled within zone A, within zone B, and you can manage that very well. Now let's just go to the analytics piece, if you don't mind. So here, again, we offer a whole range of analytics for each of our products. So here you can see your prepaid ratios, your COD ratios. If you go to Atlas, again, you can see more insights related to the warehouse. So here you can clearly see that we've been able to bring the entire journey and your entire information related to checkout, fulfillment, and delivery onto a single platform. Now let's go back to the order, which was being processed. Abhishek, if you can go to that order screen. Yeah. We should just go back to that order screen. Yeah. Apologize for the delay, guys. Abhishek, you don't have to process that order. Just go back to the main screen. Yeah, thanks. So here, the moment the order is processed, the track order link comes up. You can see the order has been dispatched, and the track order link comes available here. So if you click on this, so you can actually see this is the link that is sent to your end consumer from where he can track the entire order. We've also enabled an entire two-way communication on post-shipping. So once the order is shipped, for example, if there's an NDR event, your customer can, through this panel, he can do an OTP verification. He can give information like change the delivery timing or give instructions like leave the shipment with my watchman. All of this two-way communication is also enabled through this track page. On the same track page, you can use this for remarketing your products, as well as the entire order journey from pickup to delivery is visible here. If you just go back to that, the other page, and just go on the view timeline, if you don't mind. So you can see for this order, the entire timeline from when the order was placed to when he confirmed it, to when he verified it, right up to dispatch. And once it's delivered, every single event is tracked and made available for you in one single place. So this is what Unify is about.